guys, this is Cruise Roy. Normally I'm out flying the Raptor and Nitros, or just outside flying one of the helis, but it's been raining for a while where I am, and I used to have a Walcara V120 to fly wireless little guy there, but I ended up selling it thinking, you know, I don't really use it that much, but now that it's been raining, I got nothing to play with in the house unless I want to fire up a 450, and that's kind of bad news. But somebody on a forum purchased a TREX 100X, and it came with the iPhone, that A5 2.4 transmitter, and I myself don't have an iPod or an iPad or an iPhone, and he didn't either, so he sold it to me for half price. Just to get rid of it, and I was amazed that it comes in this little tiny box. And also I read on some forums that it's supposed to bind to my Turnigy 9X, so it'll give me some practice with using my radio and keeping track of the T-Rex. So let's open her up, razor blade. The unveiling. Alright, you got a T-Rex brochure, some instructions. That over there. There's a little line cover. Alright. It looks like I need to pull this out. Alright, little plastic tray. Okay, so that's must be the USB. Oh, here's a screw. Little tiny screw hiding in the box. Alright. Looks like there's two batteries. Screwdriver. Looks like there's some tape here, so let me gently try to pull that off. Oh, that's nice. Okay. Let's see the heli's. Oh, little tiny heli. There's the A5 transmitter. I don't need that. I guess this is the way she comes packaged here. We got the little T-Rex. It's all apart. Don't have rotor head on it. The pre-assembled rotor head, but this is the only thing with me. I got big fingers, and you got to play with these little links. But maybe it won't be so hard. Canopy. Very unhappy with that. I peeled the tape off, and it left a scar. It peeled the paint right off of it. Nice little pearl paint job. 4 grommets. And what else is in here? We have the battery charger by a line. And one more thing. There's a little package of. You got a servo link. You got some grommets for the canopy. You got some small screws. You got one large link and one small link, and an extra screw for the rotor head, I assume. And so I don't need that right now, I don't think. Move this stuff. Alright, so I guess the first thing I gotta do, and I don't understand the large or smaller links here on the swash. I think one is to make it more agile, and the smaller ones make it less agile. But let's start on trying to get the head on here. Move that. The hole's offset. It's right there. Line it up with the main shaft. There's a main shaft hole. Trying to be delicate here. This thing is yeah, it looks like I got it the first time lined up there. Alright, I got the little screwdriver they give you, and I brought over a little magnet, because I don't know about you guys, but little screws seem to get away from me. So that is kind of a small screw for me, big fingers. Alright, let me find this hole. I've seen it online, and it looks easy, but they put it right where the fly bar is. Let me take the magnet off for a second. Okay guys, I got the screw in there. As you can see, it's in there. Make sure you got it in there. I would assume they call that the Jesus bolt, even on this little guy. And there's shorter links and longer links. I'm going to put it, I would say the longer ones have more throw. So I'm going to try to connect them to the longer swash. There's things like working with an eggshell. Okay, that went on easy enough. Other side. Let me grab their screwdriver. Just going to pull on them. Make sure they're attached. Okay. Alright. So there's the T-Rex with the... got the rotor blade on. It's kind of a funky little girl. It's got everything right here on the one little board, little micro servos or whatever. Alright. I don't think I need to be concerned about the canopy right now. I think I can put it on. There's nothing else to put together. That's pretty much it, the rotor head. Like I said, if you like to take a live chicken egg and work on it, that's what it feels like I'm working on right here. This thing's looks very delicate. But I figured it'd be a cool thing for inside to play with. And it's supposed to bind to my radio, so that's even better, because I didn't have to buy, because this guy is what, $100 and something or more with the transmitter and everything plus tax. So it looks so easy online. Pop the canopy on. There's two. It's got a nice pearl paint job. It's too bad it's the tape they put on it wrecked the canopy. It's like I'd like to call up T-Rex and say, hey, what'd you do here? But alright. So I guess all you had to do is the rotor head and put on the canopy and attach a couple of links. Alright. Here's a battery. I recommend charging them, but for video purposes I'm just going to jam it in there. But let me see my radio. Earlier I had already turned it to I made another Model 6, and it just says Turnigy on here, but I already got one set up for it. So what I did was you go into this, I can change the name, but right now I'll just show you that the type select is heli, and I put it on heli 2 because it's only 2 servos, so I'm assuming that's correct. Somebody correct me if it's wrong, but I put it on heli 2. And the stick type is model, mode 2. That's what I use, is mode 2. And then we can get out of this, go into the settings, and it's mostly in the reverse. So right now everything's normal except for throttle and elevator, so we'll have to see how that goes when I bind it. But let's shut this down because I gotta turn it off and hit this bind button on the back, turn it on. I'll put the battery in the TREX. So check this guy out. Alright, there's the battery. Push it in. Okay, she's blinking. Let me do this quick. Hold the bind button on the back. Okay, the TREX went from a fast blink to a slow blink, so I'm hoping that's okay. Not too many vids online about it, but let me shut this off. Pull the battery. Okay, now put the radio on, and we'll put the battery into the Align 100 TREX here, X. I think the only difference is it's got a longer tail. Okay, the light went solid. Okay, I got no throttle. I have no throttle. Why? Let me go back in the menu. Maybe the throttle has to be reversed. Shut it off. The TREX is blinking again. If you can see that. Rebind. Okay, it's solid. Well, there you go. The throttle was reversed. Okay, so let me see if I can do this. It looks kind of funny. It doesn't look like the swash is moving like it should, but one servo is moving up and down when I go with the aileron, and then when I go with the pitch, another servo, the other servo on the other side's moving, so I'm assuming that's correct. And of course when I hit the throttle, alright, so let me move the camera and see if it flies. Okay, so there's the Align and the Turnigy radio. See if I can do this. See? It's bound to the Turnigy. And let me see if it'll fly. Probably got to do a little trimming, but
I don't know how you would adjust the gyro, because I don't have a TREX 100X radio there, but I'm just trying to keep it in the camera and it's doing pretty good. Gyro holds good. Oh, a little pyro action there. Alright, it's no Raptor. I gotta do a little trimming. She wants to tip forward. But this is Cruise Roy with the TREX 100X and the Turnigy 9X radio. So it is possible for the TREX to bind. I don't know about the S, but I know that they say the X will go to the 9X, but let me trying to trim it out here a little bit. Hands free. Yeah, she's pretty stable. But I'll have to find out on the swash links if anybody can tell me if the swash links are the shorter or more nimble or the longer. Alright. This is Cruise Roy with the TREX 100X and the Turnigy 9X radio. Just remember to put it on Heli 2. I think Heli 3 won't work. That's a 3 servo. And hope it helps someone out. This is Cruise Roy, and I'm out of here.
Lying